EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tapped to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Now this looks like a design run, and nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The right side to Olave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And these were the types of impact plays, Mike, that they were hoping for when they selected this young guy back in the spring. I mean, his first catch, it ends up being a good one, and he gets his team across midfield.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Ready.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Rattler gonna throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Rattler. You look middle here, and there's Olave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
They find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down. Throwing is Rattler. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll be second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Looking to throw. Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Let's go. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Saints. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking 18. I got him.
first down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On the jump.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
60. Ready. Now, Panther 11, Panther 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
On the double.
Saints, 1st down.
Let's go now. 45. One. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one on target to Olave. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pick and catch on 1st down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Now it's 2nd and 1. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Rattler now back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they go to work on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now is Rattler. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Olave is the motion man. To throw, it's Rattler. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. His kick is good. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos.
Now it's Milroe. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
18 Cardinal, 18 hurt. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Battle there defensively.
Ready? Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Again, it's Milroe. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Forced to his right. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison.
Milroe going to throw it again. He'll get this to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 70 Dragon 60. 18 Cardinals, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw again is Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Warriors 7, Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Okay, break. Down. Ready.
Here's Rattler. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure is to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop the throw. Shaheed, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A minute 56 to play in this 1st half. We're back to Seattle after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18, Pioneer. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50. Go.
Milrow. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. Mustang 1970 Timberwolf. Riggs, Riggs. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go street. Lions.
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. And that is no missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Second and a yard.
Down. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans. Looking to throw. Rattler. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
No, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Don't need much. It is third and inches. Now Rattler going to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready. Hey, catch. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19, 18. 18, find it. Panther 11. Panther 11. No. 18, level. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Get it. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Milrow. To the goal line and in. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Here we go, set, ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll go right and find his running back. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Saints first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
45, right.
Rattler now back to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Come on, set.
To throw, it's Rattler. Open man, and it's Shaheed. That's complete. And they will finally run him down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34.
And the Saints first down.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. The right side to Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. That's caught left side. It's complete. And the Saints are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Ready, ready. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Running out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Okay, ready.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They're trying to run with their fullback. And this will be good enough for a 1st down as he gets up past the 25.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Check, contact, check. Go check, go check, go.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4.
Back to 60. Cougar 19.
They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Rattler. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's second down and 2.
Let's go now. Okay, run. Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
30
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. Throwing is Rattler. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll get about 5.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Ready.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, start.
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On the set. Here we go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw, Rattler. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Rattler going to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
19 tight. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Milroe from his own end zone. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
It is third and long.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays. We punch this thing in.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and long.
Come on, set.
Olave is the motion man.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Ready? Ready?
Milroe gonna look to run it himself, and he's gonna give himself up behind the line of scrimmage. He'd be smarter than taking a big shot on that play. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Milroe, this is a designed run. Saints going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Ready? Ready? Viking 18.
game, his first 3 of the year.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Next to score, Seahawks 28, Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Throwing now is Rattler. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down, and here is Shuck. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go, strike. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.